arm, bring down over leg right. Put pressure to it. Keep it down to his elbow, head in front. At an angle. Elbow hit with the palm up.
Straight out.
Oh, what are you doing, retard? We're not doing that.
Gotta do this fast, guys. If you do it slow, it won't work. As you go with your elbow out, that leg you can start to kind of lift it.
Here we go. The large push in, control right position around. Wow, right here.
Palm up here, Billy. Palm up. As you come out, that left leg should already be coming out from such this knee. A little faster. A little fast. A little fast. Palm up.
Okay, now listen up a second. Listen up a second. Let's say you're on top. The man does this. I want you to go and drop immediately in the clutch, over your shoulder and your head. Come down to the knee, kick off, lift, and step across the other leg, inside the shirt. In other words, if you see a guy trying to do this to you, let's stop it. Right, here we go. He's going to, follow me until I start loose arm, he drop down to the knee. Now he can't do loose arm. Now he posts his left hand, lifts with his right hand, kicks off the leg, and steps under. Now there's inside leg turn. Fellas, you better learn this, even if you're just the right back on top of the beginning. You're up here, you're having a little bit of trouble, and you feel like this guy's up to something. Drop down to the leg, shoulder close into it. Up to the knee, lift with the leg, the other hand to the post, and under that roll down, and now you're in a lot of trouble. Use that free hand as a push, use it as a post. Make sure it's helping you. You got to give you some balance. Question?
Have them work on that for just a minute, Coach. Just grabbing up and stepping through and going through. Just work on that part, just for a second.
Okay? You did it. Let's go.
Go ahead. Just work on that.
Okay, I tell you what, let's do something else here. Okay, wizard position. Wizard position, parallel. In the same position you're in. Wizard position, parallel. You do a loose arm. You do that loose arm, you finish in the crotch. Lower your shoulder below the hip joint, grab the knee, kick off, lift, and over. There you go. Now that's a good drill for you because you're also going through the wizard, which you're going to be in. Loose arm, finish in the crotch, drop down to the knee, lift, kick off with the leg, lift, step forward. Now the inside leg turn to a cradle. Bottom leg don't go over sway. If you don't put it over, don't flow. Don't cooperate quite that much. Let's go.
Finish. Flatten down a little bit. Yeah. Flatten down. Yeah, just like that. Pose.
Okay, now go back to your loose leg where the guy get ready to try to work the loose leg. You drop off the back, get in the crotch, and stop the loose leg. Now drop to the knee, lift, kick off, lift, step across, inside leg turn. Let's go. Kick off of it, go left. Step over. There you go. When you step deeper, you step up by the knee. You step below the knee, the foot moves, loose. Catch it, you want to catch it. Above the knee, right? Well, here's a little thing that you try pretty good. I want you to see this. A lot of you are doing this. Just take a look. You're lifting the leg. You step it here. That part of the foot moves and you loose. When you step across, step there at the knee or above. Now I can knock you over. If I try to do it below the knee, it doesn't work very well. Here, I'm going to knock you over so I got it. Cross the face of the knee, I'm do a side break. Okay? So make sure when you step across, you don't step down by the foot, step up by the knee. Let's go. There you go. Now you tell me how you feel better than Travis? Okay, you guys got That's right. I thought you were okay.
That's it. Walk your right arm out. Walk your right arm out. Keep going. Walk it out.
Okay. Referee position. Referee position.
Referee's position.
Bottom man,
Referee's
let's say go, I want you to sit out. I want you to sit out in front of your butt with your elbows in, your head tucked. I don't want you leaning back and turning too much. I don't want you leaning forward too much. I want you to learn how to control your own balance. You back guys, all I want you to do, if you can, try to return his arm, but when you can't, you put a hand over his arm. You bottom guys, you grab that hand, get it up with 2 hands, come underneath it, and just only come out. Put him on his back, fine, if you don't, still get away from him. You understand what I'm saying? Anybody not? Okay, Bob, grab his hand, you look for him around here a second. Go ahead, let him sit down. Okay, you got his elbow, don't let his hands underneath your arms. Get him out there. See, I don't want his hands under my arm, ever. So now, I make him push him reach over. When that happens, bam, get him. Let's go. Let's go, let's be good with this. Guys, we're gonna be somewhere.
Get that elbow there. Tuck your elbow.
All right. You don't put your back, you do.
Hold that step. That's it. Now, he reaches early.
There you go.
And you don't put your hands in there. Okay, listen up. Listen up. Good sit up. Okay, the man doesn't put his hand where he's at. He just doesn't do it. You decide, well, I'm going to speak or I'm going to cut him off. I want you to throw your head back when you know you're going to catch him above the shoulder. And I want to see how high you can bring your head so you can cut him off. That's all I want. I don't want you to just do a little bit of this in turn. He's going to follow you. So when you come up high with your head so you can cut him off, he's not going to follow you. Take a look. Now learn to do this. It's good learning to control your body. Here we go. Now you're going to cut him off. You try to cut him off by just turning towards the back, he's going to follow you, or doing that side drag behind you. You can't do it against this. So if the man does it within 4 or 5 seconds, put a hand Go. Wait, stop. Before I come out from under it, but even if you don't do that, you're in front where you can get right on top. Let's see you do that real quick. Okay, now let's put more of your weight as you come around on top of him. In other words, use that spin right there on top of his chest, that, on top of his back. That's what you pivot on. You don't run around it, you literally spin around his back. See, you can't do anything with that instant you're doing it, but it is like this.
Plus his reaction, Coach, isn't it, is to push back.
Now, when you go up on him, he almost falls on his back. But you might have a guy that's a real handicap, I mean, he's tougher than hell with his head. You don't feel like putting your head there, so this is something else you can do. You do it. If you do this now, make sure you're putting that head down. Don't go around his head. You put the head down and go. There you go.
You know why it's good to learn both ways to do this? When I was wrestling, we always watched the first two weights to see what tricks they use. If somebody would come out there and be squeezing everybody over and get their face in front, you're looking for that. Third guy up, jumps in front, you'll be full. So if you have two ways to do the same trick, alternate. You know, learn how to do both of them. Don't do them the same way each time. They're keying on that, a good guy, but
Fellas, you know what most people do here? You got this. I just don't believe that, but I'm sorry, I don't argue with you, Mike, but it's not, no argument. And I'm not upset if somebody has a different way, I'm gonna try to learn it myself. Most people who do this, they're gonna turn you loose. I'm not never gonna turn you loose, I'm gonna make you learn everything you can.
I agree with that 100%.
Any questions here? Okay. Something else I want you to do. Oh, go ahead and do this. You've done it a couple of times, and then we got something else. Let's go. Okay, this time, spin around. Push down and spin around before you get still or anything. Get up.
Yeah, high.
So, you're safe.
Head down on the floor.
See, I just about myself.
You're wrestling on that leg.
Okay. All right. Now, listen up. To make this happen, but I know it's going to happen. You have a front end like this.
Split second bomb shot, get out.
Okay.
When you hesitate on that, you can run out there and get you. But if you don't turn the way you want, your long legs are going to tangle you up. Or anything for that matter.
Okay, you got front headlock. You're going to run around and you're going to get the knee instead of the heel. And you're going to lock your heads. Lock your heads. Now, how many times have you had this on a guy and never get him over? How many times? A lot. A whole lot. A lot of times a guy has a trailer that ends up in a stalemate. And because he can't improve it. And he should never do it. I want you to do this just exactly like this, which is wrong. Then I want you to learn how to turn loose in the heel, come out to the heel, knock him over, step over his bottom leg, now lock the head, now go over to the head, if there's no lock. I've got to get you to turn loose of that banana. You just can't hang on that banana because you got to go walk up and get you. Okay? So whenever you in this situation, you have a cradle, you see the guy's brace. You can't take him over. Turn this and bring him up with you. Now knock him over. across, now lock the hand, hold the hand, touch it, roll up. It doesn't have to be with an airlock. I see that in a lot of other places. But I'm telling you, you've got to be willing to turn loose. And most people aren't. The only way it happens is to train yourself to do it. You want. Okay, you got to run the headlock. We're going to get some knee boxes in. The other man braces. The other man braces. Okay? You understand? Get your part on. Let's go. The hardest part is to get you to turn into that cradle. As long as you hold that cradle, you can't get you over.
On your knees there. Absolutely. Start with your front hip and just to move it to the side. That's your open block. Quick pressure on your belly. Because the leg is what keeps them from getting away. I have seen guys effectively take this around the cradle and not let go. That is like rough, whether they fall across the chest. Good guy gets it. I have seen that. I've seen it where half the time
Got it down.
still, while they're trying to make a mistake, the guy was still across his chest. Don't let it happen to you. Set
guys, you put a shallow quarter Nelson on it. You're going to be putting a shallow quarter Nelson in the shot. You put some pressure on it. You feel it's coming. You feel the pressure coming. In this shape, you put, catch your head in your hand. Then you put your head down, you catch your other hand in your head. Head in your hand. Okay, now, you've got the wrong hand in it. Now you're going to go knee, step, and loose arm. Fellas, the shallow quarter is the one you run into. It's obviously the only one you run into. I don't see too many deep quarters. I don't know why. Let's see, quite a few shallow quarters. Everywhere, in every state I go to, the shallow quarters is my hole. And it's a good hole. If the guy works on a pancake for me, or if you get your head down, you lost your head. What I want you to do is, he puts a shallow quarter on you, and You guys in the shallot quarter, put some pressure on it. You other guys, get your head, and hit the loose on it. If you guys can get the head down, then you're beating with a quarter. You gotta be ready for it. Question? I think you do see the shallot quarter quite often. It's worth learning to beat it, because it could cost you a lot of points if you don't understand how to get your head. Okay, let's go. 2 or 3 times a piece.
Once the guy catches his
Knee to knee. Left arm.
Hip time.
Yeah. Left arm and out.
Feel your buddy's got his leg up. Vice versa. He has to take care of the water.
Okay, listen up. Now. Tell them about the shallot. Listen up.
You have the shallot quarter in here.
You guys hear me now?
You have the shallot quarter in, and he posts his head. He posts his hand on his head and pushes it down. Okay? Right then, you see that's going to happen. You know you're going to get another one because it's a little bit shook. Just switch it right then to the deep. Switch it right into the deep. And pop it over. If you feel that coming, I'll be automatic. They're going to let go.
You gotta understand, shallot quarter is the one you're gonna run into the most. But I've never seen anybody get a deep quarter very much. It's not really good, I don't know why. It's just not good. But while he's holding his head on the shallot quarter, you can change it to a deep quarter and stop it. And take it through that. So I'll see you good, just in case you're trying to do this to a guy. And you see what's happening, you change it, make it work, okay? Question? Let's go. That's a piece. Got it. Now remember on a deep quarter, I want you just to drive the guy over with your legs and then run around it for a reverse half. You can put a lot of pressure on it. You really don't have to use your legs driving over with it. Okay? Use your legs to drive over. When you get over, then you got to turn the side. You got anything there? You ever been here? Have you ever been here? Well, I really need to go down this. How long would I do from here? 3 years or what?
Push into them and do that.
I'll tell you what does he have on me? What do I have on here?
Double on
I have a double under up on it. What does he have on me?
double on
Okay. That's a question. What's the counter to over up? What's the counter to 2 over up? Well, then we figured that out too. Look, I did do like this. Push into you, push back. Double loose up, just do this. Just take an arm and go. And then we'll have to slide off. I'm not going to throw it out of South Forty because you're going to get by. You can't hold it. You can't hold arms. Hold arms. Follow me? All you do is this. Do this with me. Now we go. Get it set up. Here we go. Okay, here I am. Yeah, double under. I'm going to make this a double loose up. Now stood fast. That's all it is. That's all it is. Question?
Does his head have to be trapped on that double under? His head was down underneath. Does it have to be trapped on that? Or?
Yeah, I want to be over his head.
You want to be over his head? Okay.
But that's where most of the time I went in.
Yeah, I see a lot of headways.
I see a lot. Okay? Okay? Question? Right. Let's see what you got double under, heads underneath. You take the side, go, okay, hold it. Let me tell you something else. Generally speaking, it's not you got to make, head's going to be on one side more than the other. He doesn't want to hear about the middle because it feels pretty tight. I want the head over to one side. You're going to throw him the opposite way that head is. If his head's on that side, you're going to throw him the other way. A lot of people don't think that way. They think the other way. It doesn't work that way. It works going the other way. So you're going to throw him the opposite way his head's on. Okay, so his head's on your right, you're going to throw him this way. No? That's what I don't want you to do. You're horsing. You're not going to horse your guys quite like that. This time you're going to throw him by. You're going to throw him by. You're going to do this right here. There you go. There you go. This is too easy. Don't make this hard. Seriously, it's too easy. You're fighting yourself. Look, you're not going to stay with the government. Now, all I'm going to do, we'll come up to me. Now, take my head and I'm going to do it right here. Question. Let's play with it a while. I'll guarantee you. Keep track if you don't want to. I mean, if you should keep track if you want to. Next time you see me, if it doesn't happen, I'll do something for you. What? See if you can do it. I guarantee you it'll happen to you this year. If you shoot a lot, you're going to get double under. If you get shot at a lot, you're going to double under. I want you to know what to do in both places. We'll take the other guy's point in just a minute. Okay, let's go. Play with it. Play with it. Do this. Do this a couple times and feel it. There it is, right there. And you guys don't follow me and double underhooks. I want you holding on to both elbows like you're hanging on for life. Grab a hold of it. Hang on to it. There you go. Wait. Here's it. Do this first. Do this first, that's it. Except you've done so good that you never see the difference before it stops in first and second. Okay. A couple more times with your partners. You need to learn it, too simple to not learn it. You can fall dead in the middle of it, finish it. There you go.
We're supposed to do honor votes. No wonder you couldn't do it.
Time to see. Maybe just raise that off your knees. Raise that off your knees.
Go,
Side your head up. There you go, going that way. You're gonna do this right here.
Jam back.
Okay, round it up again. Round it up again. Now, fellas, my opinion, what's worth that this little thing you just did is worth the time learning because you will be there sooner or later. You will be there. You're not going to take everybody down when you hit it. You're going to, some guy's going to stop. Those two shells have been stopped ever since the beginning of wrestling. Okay? Now, let's take the other one, the guys being over there. I think you need to know what to do when you shoot in. But I want you shooting. I want you shooting a lot. If you shoot a lot of times, you're going to end up in this a lot of times. If you never get in this, then you never shoot it. That's just how we look at it. If you never get caught in double under, you're not making many shots. People are wrestling, they know a hell of a lot of wrestling to do a double underhook. Okay, the other double underhook, I don't want to be here. I'm going to slide my right arm, so I don't have to work this way. My head's on this side. I'm going to slide my right arm over to the elbow. I'm going to pull it here and lower my left. I'm going to do the hand cross off. I grab it, look inside. And he'll still be holding my arm. I'm going to come up. It's simple, but I think it's something you need to do because you will be under it if you do a lot of shit. Okay? So let's stay. Get a double undercut. Bring the elbow to the, I bring my arm to the elbow. I pull it in and lower my left. When this pops up, I come inside the hand. The other underhook's still there. Then I'll come up and sit through to cross arm roll. Now, you can hold the guy there for a little while. You might finish it. If not, you're going to turn it on. But at least you're not going to get whipped all over the place with a double underhook. It's a way of fighting. Question. You got it? Progress.
got the wrong one. Okay, Mark, you reach over. Now, I'm going to take these sides.
Yeah.
Bring it across. Set that right here with your head up this way.
Slide through like so. Relax just a second.
Yeah.
Relax there. Just a little.
Come on, you guys.
Feel the technique. Wing it up, back, catch it. Bring it on.
Try to get the arm like this.
This arm's gonna come. Now you didn't have it. That's what you guys said. Pop that down just like a scissor. That's what we did. I didn't see with this big muscle shirt. Plant the elbow down. Grab it. Work your hand. There you go. Close that hand now. This one. Close that, just like you're sitting down. Slide that leg through it, throw that head up. One more time. Sitting through that, so get the door. Snag his head. Got it. Yeah, boy, we can save it.
Got it all the time.
Keep it exactly close to that.
Oh, this is what you call a cross arm roll. Cross the good
Sit,
arm.
throw that head back.
That's a little risky.
That's what knocks you up.
The guy ain't slip on it. Get his arm. They let you know.
Okay, back again.
Shit like this once in a while. There you go, water.
Back again. Now, on edges. One guy there was a whole lot, so you're not that big. And how many of you guys have ended up right here? Just think about this, you guys, folks tell me, see what I'm talking about. The guy comes in and shoots for a what? Get outside single. This other man collapses his knee. He collapses his knee. And you end up here with the guy hanging on the front. Reach up in the ear and lock up.
Lock it.
Reach up in the lock up. Where you are. Reach up in. No, wake up my body. Can't get there.
Lock them off.
There. How many of you guys end up here? Huh? I know. All what you do is this. Don't leave your butt up. The hips on the ground. Do whatever makes you get. You better move your butt. So that's like now, you better learn to be stuck in order. You might have to pick up some pieces. If I come out and hit that underlay spin with the shot back over. You try to follow me up and you're running back. The problem is, most guys, when they get in this, they don't put their hips right on the ground. And then this guy scoots around and he punishes them and doesn't throw you over to get you or get out of it. All I would do is put the hips on the ground, do an underlay spin. I see it constantly, I see it national like I can. I just can't believe how many times I see it from shit around. It should not happen, it shouldn't be a step anyway. But especially if I get one of yours leg, head outside, I will want it. But I hit it here. You get to block it out. Okay? Want to put my hips over there? Another leg spin. Got the back one. It's better to stay with, isn't it? You two guys. So you bottom guys better watch where you are. don't get something torn up, I don't need to pressure relief, but you see what happens. Okay, get outside, you're gonna reach in there and lock up now. Make him sit down, knock him over there.
Sit down.
There you go, there's what we're talking about. Now, bottom it, put those hips on the mat.
Where you laying back?
Bottom it, put your hips on the mat. Now, you're gonna roll to your right, and you're gonna come underneath that leg. Go, 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 go. Grab leather, keep on going. There's your cradle, right? Oh, there's your cradle. Do it again. What? Where am I? It's like one of those, you ever see those bird cats? They sit up on their heels. That's what you look like. They do what?
Do it again.
Let's do it again.
A little quicker this time.
There, now hang on, Mark. Now this one, there.
Come out, get your head out there.
No. Hey, that's not good, still there.
Really, you do.
I don't want to, I'll try some.
Sit on your butt, Kenny, sit on your butt. Lock up down.
Tell him about tied up. Grab him, tied
Around
up.
the waist, around the waist. There, lock.
Roll to my right. Yeah.
Go to your right.
Kenny, get your
Going, going.
Willie, you can't change it right this one.
Okay, right there, you're taking down the zero.
I don't even know what happened. I think what you were doing was pressing so hard forward that your head never did come out. Okay. Now, there you go. Now, there, now take your head, there you go. There you go, there's your grip. If the guy tries to hang on to you normally end up in a grip. If he kind of gets flustered and tries to let go, then you end up.
Does that work with it when he's to the crotch too? Does that work?
Yeah, it does.
Because I know with the top guy, he's always just looking for a stalemate when he goes around the waist right the crotch. So that's all he's worried about is hanging on.
right.
What they want to make sure they do is put those hips on that. Now that takes all of that puts up so much weight on him to try to lift, you can't lift it. If you leave your butt there, you go, hang on your head. But if you put your hips down, you can't lift it. In fact, you find out a lot of times, Coach, if I put my hips down, he has to break his grip because he can't hold me anymore. I'm too far away from him. If I'm up here, I'm close. If I'm down, I'm far away. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It just take it, it doesn't even have to be right. It's just get into a situation where you can do an under leg roll. With an underarm.
Work better with the head inside than outside.
No, it's really better to hit outside. Sometimes you do it. Start out with, it's a hit outside, and it looks almost like this on the inside, but
Yeah.
I don't think it really matters. Just make sure that you lower your hips and spin. Because you'll throw him up, but I mean, he's going to feel bad being in that situation because he has no control of himself. A lot of times he'll turn loose.
Just turn loose, yeah.
It's going to make you a better position. It can't make it worse.
Gets you out of stale.
It's job is still made to make it work for you.
Possibly get points and maybe back points.
Did both you guys do it? Okay, yeah. You see guys, you see guys, they work for dear life. I mean,
Get your leg out. That's right.
they come in the garage, come on, left. Now, Bob is kind of knocking down, don't pull it right a little bit. Now, spin, underneath the leg. There you go, right back there. There's a great, that's how you do that. So you didn't even know what you were doing, but you ended up doing it because you did the whole life. And the whole is
Outside. Head outside. Get off the leg. You go down. Come back.
Okay, right there, ducking down.
Back door, right, and go right to the treasure. When you get to the point,
Mr. President, see how it happens, you go down.
are you out of my way over there? Trying to throw the leg up and when you roll with it, the leg up, clear the head. Okay. You do it.
for this minute. Everybody reaches over my son. Don't ever come inside this hand thing with both hands. Now lift it high, grab your bottom of his shoulder, now step across the foreleg. Okay? That's no little skill we have just relative. No thing that is what happens, and no thing it will work. I just gotta get you to do it, that's all. Don't reach over the back, that is a stalemate. But when you come across it with both hands, you can lift it that little hand. If you do, you lift it. You know what you do, it's part of it. But what you got to do.
Do it again. Watch how he gets that inner leg. Right there. He just picks him right up off the floor. And you step right over. Okay, all of you do that. Get in position. That inside leg. Bring your get your right arm in there. Take it on over. Okay, now this issue, get this way. Yeah, reach in there and grab it. Now dump him the other way.
Then do right.
Okay, start again.
Outside.
That's usually how.